Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial of the famous song Desafinado, written by Tom Jobim and Newton Mendonça in 1958. We're going to play in the original key of F, but we're going to lower the transposition key of our digital piano by 3 semitones, which will prevent us from playing in E flat, because it's way too high for me, and we're going to do it together. You see these two green marks, that's the limit of the bottom and the high. So they're a middle one. This is a neutral position. We are available 6 semitones below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 semitones above. So I need 3 semitones below. So 1, 2, 3. So I apply, and then all the keyboard is going down from 3 semitones. Okay, so and then when you learn the song, you can change, of course. On the original key, you play, you put your transposition key at 0 flat. So if you don't know where it is, you read your book. It's maybe digital. There's a lot of model of equipment, so I don't know where it is on your personal keyboard. So it exists. Naturally, you must always read the description of everything I offer on my channel to check what is the value of the transposition key and to apply if it's necessary. Of course, if it's at 0, you symbolize by the 2 letters K and T, key transpose, is that there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, it is less 3, 1 tone and a half less, 1 tone and a half less. So, and the last word you will find in another video under the title guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. So I suggest to use 3 levels. For really beginners, a ballad, a very simple ballad that you can sing this song like a ballad if you don't know how it's working, the bossa nova in the first time. And then a middle one, very close to there's no risk. And the last one, the famous bossa nova, that's its main, the basso ostinato. This is the process of repeating a rhythmic formula consistently. So let's start by the intro. Just before to start, let me give you a trick to recognize the 7 and the major 7 and make the difference. It is very important, and in my channel and out of my channel because that's the trick. It's working for all the tonalities. Well, we're not the trick if it don't work. It just only work for one key. So I mean, it is very important to make this difference, because the 7 is the 3rd minor and dominant, and the major 7 it's a 3rd major. So you will find always a semitone below the major 7, semitone below the root. So let's have a look on the scale first. I'm talking in degrees. For example, the scale of C, 1, 2, 3, scale of D, scale of E, scale of F, and now scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root, okay, on the top. So a semitone below, you will always find the major 7. So, and semitone below the major 7, the 3rd minor dominant. So root, 3rd, 5th, that's the first chord that we need on G. So we have the G, the 3rd, and then the 3rd, that's the B, the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the D, and 6, and the 7, okay, with the D. If it was major 7, it was like this, but we need the 7, okay? So you see, for example, for C, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root, C major 7, C7, semitone below, you see? So now let's start. So I suggest to play first all the, and to explain you all the chords step by step, and then in the second part, the middle and the last part will be a very long tutorial. But anyway, I love that, and you too, so certainly. So G7, bam, bam, and then you play G minor, and now from the major mode to the minor mode, you see the B become a flat. In fact, we see in the third part that the C7 and with the 4 that the 11, but don't complicate it, because you just change the bass from to the G to C on G minor. So we have G, B flat, B and F, and then F, F9, F major 7, 9. So the scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root 9, 8, 9. So you see root, third, fifth, major 7 and the 9. That's the second, that's the same notes, but with extension on the top, it will call the 9. So we have A, C, E, and G. Okay. And we resolve with a C7 with sharp 5. So C, root, third, fifth, 7, you see, C7 and sharp 5. So the fifth is right, you raise the fifth semiton up, and then you reverse the root on the top. So we have E, because you play the root with our left hand, so like this, you see. So we have E, A flat, B flat, and C. So slowly from the start. By D, E, F, ba, da, wam, bum, 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 bum. We C, we'll left hand, ba, da, bum, F, E, flat, E, and on G, you play F, bum, 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 and then you resolve C7 sharp 5. So in time, bum, bum, for example, with the middle, with no risk, a start to make bossa nova. For example, and then we are looking for the bossa nova. See the three steps, okay? So, and now we start to sing, okay? So we didn't play the melody because the melody, we are singing the melody, okay? You can find another tutorial, a lot of tutorials, so splendid, very good, if you want just play the piano and don't sing. But in my channel, we sing and we make the accompaniment. So we make the harmonize with our right hand, with our left hand the rhythm and the bass, and we make our melody, and we control with our feet the expression, the sustain. So we are just looking for the harmonies and we sing, okay? So se você dizer que o desafinamento. So first chord, F major 7, root third, fifth major 7, F, A, C, E, and with our left hand. So you remember we're on the mode of ballad, of course, more simply for beginners, complete beginners. F major 7, se você dizer que o desafinamento, and then second chord we have a G7 flat 5. Root third, fifth, but the fifth, the D become a D flat, flat 5. That's the so beautiful chord, okay? And we keep the 7 in place at the F. And then the next one, we come back. We didn't change our bass because we are still on the G, but from the G7 flat 5 to the G minor 7. So we come back to the fifth, the just fifth, and then we are coming in the minor mode. The B becomes flat. So from the start. Se você dizer que o desafinamento. So you can use this between two. So we have F with this finger and this one, F with A, and with the big one and the other one you play E and G, like this. You see, bum 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 bum, and then you fall boom on the G minor 7. So again, se você dizer que o desafinamento, that's it. It's an option, of course. Okay, saiba que iso tremim, C7 reverse, 1 2 root third fifth 7. So we keep the fifth in place, 7. You see what is important to make the difference. The 7 in place, the B flat. We don't have to play with our right hand the root, because we are playing the root with our left hand, but we reverse at the reverse of the E, that the third major. So we have G, B flat, and E. Again, from the start. Se você disser que o desafinamento, an option, saiba que iso tremim, C7 provoca A minor flat 5, scale of A first, 1 2 3 4 5 6, major 7 root. So root, sun minor, 5th and 7. But in this case we need in this chord to flat 5. Okay, the E become E flat. So A, C, E flat, G. Mensa do. And then of course you play the root, the fundamental with the A. Okay, and then next one. So interesting, you see, from this position to this one. It become a D7 flat 9. Yes, the flat 9. So scale of D first, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, flat 9, E flat. So again, what we have, the root, the third, the fifth, the 7, the flat 9. So the root, we don't have to play the root because with our right hand, because we are playing with our left hand. So, but we need to play the third major. So the third major is coming on the top. We keep the flat 9, we keep the fifth in place, and the 7. So we have A, C, E flat, and G flat. So from the start. Se você disser que o desafinamento, saiba que iso tremim provoca imensa dor. And then G minor 7 again. So privilegiados tem. I don't make the detail of G minor 7. You know this chord now. We have the root, we have the third minor with the B flat, the D, and the F. Okay, that's the G minor 7. We solve this. Sorry, this chord. So privilegiados tem. So beautiful chord. I have simplified this chord because it can be more complex, but like this it will be very enough, very simply. That the scale of A, that the 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, major 7 and root. We keep the 7 in place at the G. 1 2 3, we put the third on the top. Okay, 1 2 3, and then 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 sharp 11. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the sharp 11. That's the flat 5. Okay. So that's the flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth flat 5 on the top. Okay. So A7 flat 5 in this position. That we have G, D flat, and E flat. Okay. So again from the so privilegiados tem ouvido, and then you see you're very near, very close to make the next chord. The next chord will be a very simply D7, a reverse. Roots on 5th 7. You keep the root and the 7 in place, but you reverse the D, the root, and the third. So A, C, a D, and F sharp, and then you resolve by a D7 flat 9 that you know now. From the start, very slowly. Se você dizer que eu desafinamo, saiba que isso treme provoca imensa dor. Sou privilegiado, tem ouvido igual ao seu. And then now next one. Wow, you can play G7 very simply like this, but it's more beautiful to do that. What is it? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in place. Okay. The B, 1, 2, 3, that's the third on the top. And at the 6 on the top, it's main on extension, the 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You see? So G7, 13. So beautiful with the third. So we have F, B, and E. With the G, of course. And then we are going to play with the extension the flat 9. See? So we play the third, the fifth, the 7, 8, 9, flat 9 with the A flat. So in time. Eu posso apenas. So we have a B, D, F, and A flat. Okay, meu Deus. Simply G flat major 7 or F sharp or G flat, same thing. Scale of G flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. Sorry, I'm sick. So we have the root, the third, the fifth, and the major 7. You see a semitone below the F sharp, so interesting, or G flat, same thing. So root, third major, fifth major, and major 7. So A flat, B flat, D flat, F. Okay. And then of course you play the root with F sharp. So and we are resolved with a C, a 7 sharp 5. So again from the start, slowly. Se você dizer que eu desafinamo, sabe que isso treme provoca imensa dor. So privilégios tem ouvido igual ao seu. Eu posso apenas o que o Deus meu deu. Okay. That's the first verse. Second verse. Start again like the first verse in F major 7. Sorry. Se você in F major 7, se você em classifica, same chord, G7 flat 5. Third one, same thing, G minor 7, meu comportamento, C7, G musical, A minor 7 flat 5, same chord, D7 flat 9, and again G minor 7, e o mesmo mencido, that it changed now, mencido, it will be a B flat minor 6, one scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root, so we keep the root in place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6 in place with the G. So 1, 2, 3, the third minor on the top, the C sharp, okay, and for the F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the fifth. So fifth on the top, 6 on the bottom, root inside, and the third minor inside, also in the middle. So we have a G, B flat, D flat, and F. And of course we are playing B flat, the root, with our left hand. So again from the E o mesmo mencido da boa argumentar. So that's the extension of F major 7, 9, root 9, F second 9 on the top. So we have A, C, E, G, like this. And then we resolve by, because we are changing the tune, with E, with the E flat 9. So scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, flat 9. So E root, F flat, third major, fifth major with B, 7 with D, and the flat 9 with the F, like this inside. Okay, so you have a flat, B, D, and F. You come in inside with your hand, and you catch this note, the A flat, with your big one. So again from the start of the second verse. Se vos insistiem classifica, that's the option, of course. Meu comportamento de música é o mesmo mencido da vou argumentando compare. And now you have choice. Directly we change the tonality. We are coming now on the, we rise on the A major. So from the F to the A. So I mean you can do that, this fantasy, when we was here, ba ba ya bam bam. If you want, it's an option. With 2 fingers, 1 finger if it's too hard, ba ba da 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 bam. But so it's not very hard, and then boom, A major 7, or with both hands, ba ya ba da da. Or nothing, directly like this, pam, 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 and then que esto e bossa nova. So scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, and root. So root, third, fifth, major 7, A, D flat, E, and A flat. So que esto e bossa nova, C7. reverse, you know this chord. G, B flat, and E. Que isto é muito natural. So that B minor 7 reverse. Very interesting, because bam bam, we're very close to resolve. That's the easy way to practice. Okay, so scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root. Root, third minor, fifth, and 7. We keep the root and the third minor in place. The 7 is coming on the bottom, the A, and the third major, it's coming on the bottom too. So we have G flat, A, B, and D, like this, and you use inside like this. And then we are going to resolve 1, 2, B with our left hand, and E, and we resolve with E7, very simply, root sub fifth 7, E, F flat, B, D, from the transition, okay? E o mesmo mencido devo argumentar, so baia da da da, que isto é bossa nova, for example, okay? Que isto é muito natural. So you have three lines to make the with A major 7. So you make your choice, nothing or baia da 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 again. You see, o que você não sabe. That's the second line, or from the transition, que isto é bossa nova, que isto é muito natural. Directly you say boom. E que você não sabe. We're on the second one. So now that's interesting that the B flat diminished 7 on the scale of B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me show you the B flat 7. So what is it? We keep the diminished 7. We keep all the time the root in place. We diminish the third, we diminish the fifth, and we diminish the 7. Okay, and then of course we can reverse this chord, but we're going to use like this. So where we're fine. So we have B flat, D flat, E, and G. So again, and que você não sabe. Of course, you play the root, the B flat. Nem sequer. Again, a B minor 7, you know, this chord, please, and G, E7. Third time to make the A flat, baia da 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 da, if you want, or nothing directly. Okay, o desafinado. So same thing from the A major 7. You can, if you want for to go to the F sharp minor 7, you can do that if you want. That's the fantasy, but you can avoid to do that. You make your choice. So next chord it will be F sharp minor 7. So F sharp minor 7, that's the third minor. 1, 2, 3. You see on the scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root major 7 root. So root, third minor, fifth, and the 7. So F sharp, G flat, A, D flat, and E. So I put my hand inside. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, G flat, A, D flat, C, E, with B flat, of course, F sharp. So again, from the second here, e que o desafinado também, B minor 7, tem coração. And then we are changing the tone to baia da da on the C major 7. So first, let me play again those three line in A major 7. So eu mesmo mencido from the tabu argumenta, bye bye, ba 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 ba. E que isto é bossa nova, que isto muito natural. One, the first one, second line. E que você não sabe, nem sequer pressentir. Third one. E que o desafinado também tem coração. And then by da 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 da. That's the fantasy. You can directly go to the C major 7 if you want. So I mean the corazón. I suggest to reverse the C major 7. We keep the fifth and the major 7, but we reverse the root on the top and the third on the top. We keep the G, B, C, E. Okay, because we will be very close to the next chord. So, but you can descending chromatically like ba da 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 da. Okay, ba da 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 ba. From the last A major, que os desafinado, também tem coração, ba da 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 da. See, ba da da da, or directly, que o desafinado, também coração. You see, directly, you make your choice. Photography você. Very interesting. It will be a C sharp diminished 7, but that the reverse. What I'm talking about before, you remember for the B flat or the reverse. This one, it will be a C sharp. On the C sharp, scale of C sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, and root. So let's have a look on the root, third, fifth, 7, basic. So we keep the root in place, we diminish the third, the fifth, and the 7. So what is rest? It's the C sharp, the E, the G, and the B flat. So if I reverse the C sharp on the top, and if I reverse the third on the top, see, diminish. What I obtain, it's a C sharp diminished. Okay, you know what I mean? It just only a reversing. So we're going to use this one. You see, from the C it will be very easy. C sharp with our left hand, and C major 7, and C sharp diminished 7. So, fotografia você na minha role, D minor 7. Scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, root 7. So, we keep the fifth and the 7 in place, the root coming on the top, and the third on the top. That's the reverse of D minor. That's the reverse, that usual in piano. So we have A, C, D, and F. So again, fotografia você na minha reflex, and we resolve with from the D minor 7 to G7. You see, very close, very easy. G7, root third, fifth, 7. G, B, D, F. Okay, and then revelu from the major mode to the minor mode. Minor mode, revelu, c'est à soi, you know. D7 flat 9, you know this chord, and A, C, B flat, G flat, ingratitude, G minor 7, and we resolve with C 7 sharp 5, sorry. And then the last verse. Maybe I play for you very slowly this part of this scale on C major 7. Fotografia você na minha reflex, revelu-se a sua enorme ingratitude. Okay, so and the last verse. So now poderá falar F major 7 assim do meu amor, meu amor. So G7 flat 9, flat 5, sorry. Then again, G minor 7, eu maior que você, C7, and then you go up with more, poder encontrar, so A minor flat 5, you know this chord, poder encontrar, you resolve with D, D7 flat 9, you know this chord, okay, that's the same one. Okay. G minor 7, você como a sua música. Again, a B flat minor 6, the 6, the 5th. You remember, we have B flat and the D flat, the G and the F. Esqueceu, A minor 7, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, roots, sun minor, 5th and 7, so A, C, E, but you reverse the G, the 7, on the bottom, G, A, C, E. From the start of this verse, Sonau poderá falar, sonau poderá falar assim do meu amor. É o maior que você se seven poder encontrar. Você com a sua música esqueceu o Prince, A minor 7. Principal, you resolve with a D7 flat 9. You know this chord, of course. And now at the end, que no pe tono do desafinado. G7, padam bam, que D E F, que no pe tono desafinado, no fundo. So now we have a B flat minor 7, roots and minor, the 5th and the 7. So B flat, D flat, F and A flat. No fundo do peito baci. We can use. We're going to use this simply, but it will be better to do that. Bam, bam, but it will be maybe too hard. Bam, bam. So I have made the choice to do that for you. It will be very easy that E flat 7, scale of E flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, root 3rd, 5th, 7. We keep the 5th and the 7 in place. We're going to with the root on the top and the 5th on the top. You see it will be an harmonized, very easy. So B flat, D flat, E flat, and G. So again from the que no peito do desafinado, no fundo do peito bate calado, so balado. But will be good that like this, calado, because you sing no peito dos again. No peito do G7 desafinado. C G minor 7 with right hand and C with our left hand. Desafinado, também bate, também bate, também bate F major 7/9 coração, and then you resolve bum 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 bum. You can finish like this very simply, okay. And then from the start of this line, que no peito do desafinado, no fundo do peito bate calado, no peito do desafinado. Também bate também bate coração, coração. You see, ram, bam, bam, and then. So you have the song and all the tools very simply as I can. So the time run. So let's have a look the between from the start. It will be exactly the same harmonized. So what I suggest is to sing all the song and to show you there's no risk you stay very, very close to the, and maybe sometime you can try, I try to make a mix between the one with one finger, just only with the rhythm with one finger between, I make a mix, I don't know. So from the start, you see, you play the root. I try to avoid the finger because you have best point of view. Bam, 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 bam. Se você disser que o desafinamento, saiba que isso treme provoca imensa dor. Sou privilegiados, demovido igual ao céu. Eu posso apenas o que o Deus meu deu. Second verse. Se você insiste em classificar é meu comportamento de música. Eu mesmo mentido vou argumentar. Que estou em bossa nova, que estou muito natural. From one finger, for example, e que você try with one finger, e que você não sabe, esquecer presentinho. For example, o que o desafinado tem bem coração. Bam, 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 bam. Fotografia você na minha reflex. Para mesmo de uma revolução a sua enorme ingratidão. So now you can change your code, but you see there's no risk. It's just only you try at the beginning to make the bossa nova. Sono poder para assim do meu amor. You train. É o maior que você poder encontrar. Você com a sua música esqueceu o principal, que no peito do desafinado, no mundo, no peito bate calado. No peito do desafinado também bate coração. We are looking, because the time ran very long, the bossa nova. So how I'm doing the bossa nova, we're going to use the third step, like promise. We're going to use the root with our left hand and the fifth. When the fifth is flat, we play flat 5. So I mean, and then we reverse this fifth. First chord, we are on the G with the introduction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That we're the fifth, that the D. So we're going to use the fifth, and the D is coming on and down. You see, I reverse the D. So and now we are looking. Yes, just before I've said it's a G minor with our right hand, and we play C. But in fact, in the C7. 9 and 11. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to use 9, 9, 10, 11. That's the fourth. 11 on the top. That's the C7, 9, 11. Okay? Because, and now it's important when we make the bossa nova, because we are looking with the fifth. At the fifth, it will be on the bottom, the root and the fifth. Okay. It's always the F major 7 and 9. But where the fifth of the F, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the major minor mode, don't care. It will be the C, so we'll play the F and the C. Again. Okay, and then we start to sing. We are looking for this song, and I'm showing you where is the bass. Okay. F, no problem. We see que o desafinamo. So you see in this case where the fifth is that wrong what I'm doing, because that the flat 5. Okay, it was it was I was looking for that. Okay, so again, se você disser que o desafinamo, see, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we are playing a flat 5. So in the root we are playing the flat 5. On the bottom, reverse the D flat, so G and D flat, bum ba ba bum, and then ba da ba dum bum bum ba dum, and we go back. Okay, we're descending the flat because we're on a major mode, and then we recognize again the fifth. So G and D now. Saiba che isotremi C7. C where the fifth, the G. So C and G. See? Provoca in man. We're making exactly the same thing because we have a flat 5. So where the fifth on the minor mode or major mode. No important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be the E. But we are playing on the bass, the root and the E flat. So A and E flat, E, A, E flat. You see, mensa do. So bam, 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 bam. Okay. So again, saiba che isotremi provoca in mensa do. Pam, 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 pam. See, on the D7 flat 9, and then so where the fifth of the D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minor mode or major mode, it's not important. D and the A, that the A, so reverse the D and the A. G minor, so privilegiado. G minor, minor or major mode, it's not important. We apply the G and the D because that's the fifth. So privilegiados them with the A, that we don't have the flat 5, so we are playing the E. Or we do same thing. We are playing the D with A. Igualo seu for G. G with D with our left hand. Eu posso apenas que o Deus. For the F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the C sharp. So F sharp and C sharp on the bottom, you see? Oh Deus meu Deus. So, second verse, same thing, huh? Se vos ingestiem classifica. You see, I've changed with descending the D. Meu comportamento de música. Eu mesmo mexido for the B flat. Will be same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That the F. So B flat and F. Tavo argumenta F we sing. the work of montagne. Climb, bam, bam. You can do F, E, bam, bam, and then ba ya da 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 dum. With A, it will be A and E. Que isto é bossa nova. C with G, que isto muito. With B, é sharp, muito natural. C very easy, ba bam 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 bam. É que você não sabe. Same thing on the B flat. We're gonna use the diminish. The diminish, not the fifth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the F, but the diminish, the D, the E. Sabine. So again, é que você não sabe, nem sequer B flat, the B, not flat, B. With a F sharp, pressing G, ba da 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 dum, e que o desafinado. With a F sharp, C sharp, também B with a F sharp, coração, ba da 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 da. C with G, fotografia você, same thing for the C sharp diminish. Okay, the fifth, not the fifth flat 5, okay, because it's a diminish, so we're going to use the G and the C sharp. So again, fotografia você na minha D minor, D with A, reflex G, revelu, we don't change major mode or minor mode. G minor, revelu, se assoit non. D with A, ingratitude, G minor and bam bam. F major 7 with C, no, so não poderá parar haciendo meu amor. É o maior que você. C with G, A minor, flat 5, flat 5 with E flat. E maior, você pode encontrar. D with A, G minor, você com a sua música. B flat with F, esqueceu. A with E, o principal. D with A, que no peito desafinado. G with D, no fundo. B flat with F, do peito bate calado. Oh, I show you if you want. Calado, calado, you see, like this. D flat, F, A flat, and C. Right, mom. It's better to do that, but to do that very for beginner. Right, mom. Okay. So again, que no peito do desafinado, no fundo do peito bate calado, no peito do desafinado. Também bate coração, pam pam barão. Or if you want to sing again, pam. Se você dizer eu desafinamo. So beautiful, and then you can change the language. You will find probably in English and maybe in French. I think it exists, but you can, and then you can make a mix maybe. So I hope you enjoy, It will be a real pleasure for me. It's a so beautiful song, and I'm trying to make the best because for really beginners, remember you can play like this. Se você disser que o desafinamento, so beautiful, so to I've tried to reduce and make very simply harmonize, and I hope you enjoy because that's so beautiful to sing and play. I'm sick. I beg your pardon. And I hope you can explore all my channel. You will maybe discovering all my love with Michel Legrand songs, and I'm trying to make the best for to reduce and to make simply for beginners. So sorry for to use the transposition key, but it's working for that. And I make a mistake with the song before and didn't use because it was for Covado, and it was a mistake. I told me we should use that because I have, my voice is very sick at the moment. So thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you enjoy like me because it's a real pleasure. So see you again next time, and let's have a look maybe on the other version in English. I think it was called slightly off tune, slightly out of tune. Yes, I'm not sure. You see again. So thank you very much. It's very long today. Bye bye.